Okay guys, I'm crumbing some pork fillets. We're having pork schnitzels tonight. So I've got flour, egg, and I've got panko breadcrumbs mixed with ordinary breadcrumbs and some seasonings. And salt, pepper and some spice. I'm only doing two tonight, one for me and one for Green, because Beryl's still on a special diet. She's not allowed to eat stuff like this yet. She's working herself up to it, hopefully. That's if we can overcome all the problems she's going through at the moment. She's having a couple of bad days. There's another bad day there again today. That's 3 in a row now. She's not had that many in a row. She usually has 1, maybe 2. But there's one. That's that. Now I've got this in the flour, the old flour. Sometimes the only way to do stuff is with your fingers, and I have washed my hands. Get it well covered. Don't want it thick. There, you dust it off and shove it in egg. I only use 1 egg today. I usually use 2. Well, I've usually got more schnitzels in there when Beryl's eating them. She has one of these too, but today is not the day. Got to coat it well with egg. That allows the breadcrumbs to stick, apparently. Well, the flour allows everything to stick to the meat. Not going to be a long video again. We're having baked potatoes with it and some corn on the cob, cooked in butter. And then I finished the pizzas off we had the other night. We had that for lunch. Well, that's it, folks. 2 well seasoned schnitzels. Now, see everything in there. I'm not saving them, it's not worth it. For a start, I don't know when I'm going to be using them again. That soaks whatever's left of the egg up. haven't got time to muck about. People know what I'm going through at the moment, they'll realise that. And I know there's a lot of you do realise it. A lot of you probably don't realise it, and a lot of you don't care. And that's okay too, because it's not your problem, it's my problem. I've got a problem looking after my wife, and I'm trying not to let it come into my YouTube comment, not comments, my YouTube videos or things like that, content I meant to say, but it's very hard not to, because I have to let people know how Beryl's going. They always ask, so unfortunately everybody gets to hear it. And that's it, that goes in the bin, that goes in the wash, and I'll bring you back when the spuds are done. Yeah, where are we? Okay folks, here we go. We're going to put the schnitzels in, the pork schnitzels, on a gentle heat. Don't want to burn them. Oh, good feed they'll be. Wow, how good's that? Say, I don't really feel like cooking. It would be a massive understatement, because I don't feel like cooking under the circumstances that I'm going through at the moment. It's not looking good. And the worst part is on in 3 more days, on the 14th of October, it's 60 years since we met. And we're not going to be able to celebrate it. But I'll celebrate it that she's still here. That'll be good enough for me. That'll be my celebration. But it won't be the type of celebration I was thinking of. There's my corn done. The corn's just gone off. There we go. How good does that look? Do the corn 1 more minute. The potatoes are almost done. I've just got to put some butter and some sour cream on. It's not a technical dish tonight, but it's not really easy to cook a good schnitzel. You've got to be able to cook it through without burning the breadcrumbs, but not overcooking it that the pork becomes dry in the middle. It's a fine line. Oh well, I'm still trying. I'm still fighting in there. It takes a lot to put me down. A few have tried and failed. Right, what we'll do while they're frying, we'll get these out. Ouch! That water is hot. I've got to 7 minutes. You can get away with 6 minutes, but I like to do just that little bit extra. I do 7 minutes. Now I'm going to chuck a load of butter on. I like mine saturated in butter. Like that. A load of butter. There you go. Now that goes back in the microwave for about 30 seconds when everything else is cooked. Now, it looks like I'm going to be turning these over now. And we can turn them over again. Get the other side up. I need another pat of butter. That's the butter I get. Australian unsalted butter, 500 grams. I usually have 4 of them in the freezer. We go through a fair bit of butter. A fair bit of butter in this house. We like our butter. And as Tracy, my friend, would say, butter. I can't say it like she says it. She says it the Geordie way. I love it. I've got quite a few Geordie mates here over here in Australia, and we have a lot of fun talking Geordie. You why aye man? Don't give me that. Give me time, Robbie. Don't know what that means. My mate taught me that one. Me mate Derek. He was a singer in a band that I was in. He was a good singer too. Had a nice voice. I think he wasn't too bad on a guitar, but he was a singer before he was a guitarist. There's no doubt about that. Now, I'm going to get these spuds out once these have been done again on the other side. That needs going back in that side. Well, what they're looking like, folks, not looking too bad, are they? Don't go that way, Dennis, go that way. That's it. Oh well. Life throws a lot at us, folks. And I'm really wrapped in my potato plants. We've still got about 50 days to go or more, but geez, if they're anything like the leaves look, very healthy and strong, I'm hoping I'm going to get some potatoes out of it. And my real hope is that I'm going to get some big potatoes out of it for chips, so I can get some decent chips. Next week or the week after I'm going to do another 2 tubs, because I've got 4 seed King Edwards and I got 4 seed Sebagos, so I'd be silly not to put them in, and they'll give me, hopefully they might give me some potatoes later on in the season, after Christmas hopefully. Well, again, I conquered the breadcrumbs. They stayed on. So I'm going to turn them down to 2. And now I will do the potatoes. Zoom out a little bit. Well, I got it right that time. I went the right way. Now, well, the weather's warming up here, folks. Been a hot one again today. That's mine. That's the big boys. Especially with this bloody thing on, the oven on. Now, I'll do my sons first, then I'll bring you back in a bit. There they are. I'm going to bring you back in a bit. Okay, let's get this done. I've just looked in the fridge and I'm out of sour cream, so I've got some fresh cream, thick cream. I'm just going to put a bit of that on just to, that's plenty of butter, just to liven it up a bit. Excuse the fingers, but they are mine. The sour cream melts as well, so it don't matter, just put a bit on. Take my glove off. Right, now schnitzel oil. There we go. Get rid of that. I burnt myself before doing my sons. Reaching for the corn. Get all that butter up. There we go. Right. Wash my hands. Get the batter off. And then we'll have a look. See how we went. See if we done good. cooked inside, just nice and pink. Crispy. Yep, that's okay. Right. How do? Turned out nice again, hasn't it? Who used to say that? George Formby, didn't he? I'm leaning on a lamppost at the corner of the street in case a certain little lady comes by. Oh me, oh my, I hope that little lady comes by. Have a go at that. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Nice and crispy on the outside. But the best part is the skin. I've got to clean the floor again. Now, I'm going to shout out for my friend Tracy again, because to be honest, I got hers all ballsed up yesterday. So it's Tracy's Cooking, Allotment and Vlogs. Tracy's Cooking, Allotment and Vlogs. That's her channel. I think I might have got it right, Tracy. Let me know. So, too much on my mind. But I'll keep going till I get it right. I'll just have a bit more tater. You've got to have butter on baked potatoes. You gotta. Well, it's compulsory in this house. I'm not going to eat the corn. Oh well, I might just have a bit of a nibble. We've got Colesley's, Woolies, and Aldi, and a couple of the minor grocery stores. They all sell frozen corn. Aldi's is the best. But a few months ago, they stopped selling it for some reason or another. And they went at least 3 months without any corn in Australia. Well, in my supermarket anyway. And I've got 3 Aldi's that I can go, or 4 that I can go to within reasonable distance. None of them had it. So it sounded like a supplier problem. Okay, I'm going to go in there and eat this now on my own. I usually go and eat it with the family, but my son's in his room with his little doggy. Beryl's stayed in bed today. She wasn't well again. And I'm going to go in the lounge now and eat my dinner, and then I'm going to try and feed Beryl. See how we go with that. I never stop. Okay folks, give us a like, give us a share, leave a comment, let me know what you think of my schnitzel, pork schnitzel. My son likes chicken schnitzels best. I don't mind either, to be honest. And If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Helps get my ugly mug out to other people to see. Who might like my videos, they might not, who knows. But they're my videos and I try my best. So here's looking at you, kid. Somebody said that in a movie once, didn't it? I can't remember who it was. It's not George Raft, the other guy with a lisp. Oh, I can't think of his name now. Anyhow, take care. Have a nice weekend. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. I'm stuck in the house today and tomorrow. I've got to go out Monday. I've got to go and pay my phone bill. So my son will be looking after, because he's working from home on Monday, which was a bit of luck. Okay, folks. Catch you in the next one. Ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.